Inside a container terminal, what actually happens to a container? Okay, have you ever driven past a container terminal and just looked at it wait, who is actually in charge of all of this? Because from the outside, it looks like someone just took a giant pile of Lego blocks, made them extremely heavy, painted them different colors, and then hired giant robots to move them around. You see containers everywhere, stacked 5, 6, sometimes even higher. Massive cranes moving slowly above them, trucks going in and out, a ship sitting there that looks like it could carry an entire city, and you're just thinking, okay, but who knows where everything goes? Is there someone walking around with a clipboard saying, "Blue container, third row, please"? Obviously, no, although that would be a very stressful job. Imagine someone asking, "Where is container number MSCU 482193? And you're standing there looking at 30,000 containers like, yeah, give me about 3 business days. But the truth is, what happens inside a container terminal is one of the most organized operations on Earth. Every container has a purpose. Every movement has a reason. Every machine has a job. And behind every single box, there are people, technology, and systems making sure everything keeps moving. So today, we're going inside. Not literally, because I'm pretty sure security would have a few questions for us. And honestly, I don't think I'm making a YouTube video is going to get us past the gate. Welcome to MaritimeX Deep Dive, where we explore the world of ships, ports, logistics, and ocean innovation. Each episode, we uncover the stories, technology, and people shaping the maritime world. So subscribe to MaritimeX and join us on every deep dive, because today we're doing something different. We're not just looking at a container terminal. We're following one container. Just one. From the moment it arrives on a ship to the moment it finally leaves the terminal. And along the way, we're going to meet the people who make it happen. The planners, the operators, the checkers, the machines, the technology, and the systems working quietly behind the scenes. Because here's the interesting thing. A container terminal looks chaotic, but underneath all that movement, there's a very carefully controlled system. It's almost like watching an airport, except instead of people carrying suitcases, you have thousands of giant steel boxes moving around like they know exactly where they're going, which, honestly, is impressive, because sometimes I can't even find my keys in my own house. But this terminal knows where a container is, among thousands. So how does it work? Let's find out. The ship arrives. Our container ship has arrived. It's sitting alongside the quay, and now the real work begins. Beside the vessel are some of the biggest machines you'll ever see. Ship-to-shore cranes. These are the giants responsible for moving containers between the ship and the terminal. And when I say giant, I mean giant. Standing next to one of these cranes feels like standing next to a skyscraper that decided it wanted a job. You look up and think, okay, I understand why humans invented elevators. The crane moves over the vessel, and underneath that crane is a very carefully planned operation. Because containers are not just randomly picked. It's not, let's move this one. Oh, that one looks interesting. No, a container terminal does not operate like someone choosing snacks from a cupboard. Every movement is planned. Before the crane even starts working, the terminal already knows which containers need to be discharged, where they are located on the ship, and where they need to go after leaving the vessel. Because a large container ship can carry thousands of containers, and every single one has a different story. Some are going to local businesses. Some are continuing their journey on another vessel. Some need customs checks. Some are carrying temperature-sensitive cargo. Some are empty containers waiting for their next assignment. So behind the scenes, there is a huge amount of coordination happening. Now, our crane moves into position. The spreader comes down, locks onto the container, and lifts. Slowly, carefully, up it goes. And just like that, our container leaves the ship. But are we leaving the port? Nope, not even close. Actually, the container's adventure is just beginning.